Welcome to your deep dive. Ever feel like every time you turn around, there's a new data breach in the headlines?
It's relentless, isn't it? Like a never-ending cycle of security breaches and stolen information.
Exactly. And with experts predicting over 33 billion devices connected to the internet by next year, it feels like we're living in a digital world where our personal info is just floating out there for anyone to grab.
And believe me, they are grabbing it. And not just for those typical credit card scams we've all come to expect.
That's what we're diving deep into today. What data theft really means in our super-connected world, why that data is way more valuable than we might think, and what it all means for businesses trying to, not get caught in the crosshairs.
Because it's way bigger than just stolen credit card numbers, that's for sure.
Right. We've all heard the term identity theft, but honestly, this source we're looking at today, it dives into some truly unnerving ways criminals can use stolen data.
It really highlights how almost any piece of information about you can be manipulated and weaponized.
Weaponized, really.
Absolutely. It's not hyperbole. For example, think about something as simple as stealing your travel itinerary. That's not just about someone wanting to use your frequent flyer miles.
Oh no. What else could it be?
It could be a way for someone to know your house is sitting empty, they know when you're leaving, when you're coming back.
So they can burglarize your home while you're on vacation.
Exactly.
Okay, that is seriously creepy. And it's not just us individuals at risk, is it?
Not even close.
This source mentions competitors buying stolen data on unhappy employees.
Oh, absolutely.
That's some straight out of a corporate espionage thriller stuff.
It really is, and it underscores how damaging data theft can be for businesses, too. This isn't just about a few stolen files. We're talking about significant financial losses, damage to brand reputation, and the potential for huge legal ramifications. We're talking about impacts on stock prices, disrupted operations, and even losing that competitive edge that keeps companies ahead.
And I bet all that damage happens before most companies even realize they've been hit.
Often, yes.
Speaking of which, the source also mentions something called data exfiltration. And to be honest, that sounds kind of terrifying.
It can be.
What does that even look like in the real world?
Think of it as a silent heist. Instead of a smash-and-grab robbery where everyone knows what's happening, it's more like someone slowly siphoning data out through malware, often disguised as something totally harmless, like a software update or a seemingly legitimate email attachment. It could be weeks or even months before anyone realizes that sensitive client information, financial records, or even trade secrets have been compromised.
Wow, that's way sneakier than I imagined.
It's insidious, and that's what makes it so effective.
And then there's this other thing, something called forced policy violations. Are they actually tricking people into breaking security rules?
Exactly. This tactic preys on human psychology and our natural inclination to trust authority figures or familiar processes. Think phishing emails designed to look like they're from your bank or a trusted colleague, prompting you to click a malicious link or divulge confidential login credentials.
That's scary how convincing those phishing scams can be.
They're getting more sophisticated every day.
So we've covered a lot of ground here. We've talked about everything from your vacation photos to corporate secrets being at risk. So what does this all really mean for someone listening right now?
It means we all need to be much more aware of the value of our data and much more proactive about protecting it. Strong, unique passwords are an absolute must-have these days, and being extremely cautious about any suspicious emails or links can truly make all the difference.
Knowing what's out there and how it can be used is the best defense against becoming a victim. And you know what? That's exactly what we're doing here today on this deep dive. Being informed is powerful.
I completely agree. The more you know about the tactics these cybercriminals are using, the better equipped you are to protect yourself and your valuable information.
That was your deep dive on data theft. And one thing's for sure, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye.
Absolutely. And as we become even more reliant on technology in every aspect of our lives, the methods of attack will only continue to evolve and become more sophisticated.
So for everyone listening out there, think about all the data you access every single day. What steps can you take starting today to better protect yourself and your information in this digital age?